welcome to another film in the little series we're doing here called Percy's Progress. We are still in lockdown due to the coronavirus, so unfortunately all our training is having to take place in the garden at the moment. So those of you that watched the last video will remember I started Percy on his steadiness training, and a little bit early really for what I wanted to do, but due to the situation I've had to rethink his training, so that's what we're doing. So I've been working on it for the last week or so, and we've actually made some really good progress with it. So I'm just going to go through the steps to show you where we are and what we've done. To start with, I'm not putting a lead on him now. That was the first thing. He's now learnt to sit off the lead when I throw out his retrieves. So I'll just show you how I did that to start. Good lad. Now, because I'm in the confinement of the garden, I'm actually trying to incorporate lots of different aspects of Percy's training into one exercise. Obviously, I don't have the space to do lots of single individual components. So what we're going to do, I've not done any close heel work with him, but I'm just going to walk up, get to my spot, use my stop whistle to get him to sit. He's actually responding to that really well, and you'll see that in a later exercise. Sit him up. Tell him to wait, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to start throwing some balls around him. So, whistle in my mouth, Percy, heel, here, Percy, here, Percy, here, here. He's not too sure about this. There we go. Good boy. Now he's really cottoning onto that little sit whistle now. Last time we were using tennis balls. I've now moved up to fur balls, which are far more tempting for him. Remember, I use that command, leave it, leave it, leave it. I'm just watching his body language. He's obviously really keen on those. Good lad. I'm now quite confident as well. I can turn my back to him. I don't have to keep watching him now. Percy here. Just going to turn him round so he's facing me this time. Now you see how important it is to get these individual bits, as I was saying earlier on. Now his weight command, he's come on really well, so now I can get him to sit there at a bit more of a distance. In fact, I can get quite a bit of distance away from him now on his weight. So we're going to go again. Leave it, leave it. Okay, that was a bit too close. Good boy. Here, 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 here. If they break off like that and they actually get the dummy in their mouth, sit. If they break off like that and they actually get the retrieve in the mouth, you've got to let them go for it. If you can stop them getting to it before, that's fine. But if they actually get it, you've got to let them get it and bring it back to him. You don't want to be telling them off once they've got hold of this. I should tell him to wait. To be fair, that was a little bit too close to him, but it's a good lesson. Percy, here. Sit. Sit. Good lad. We'll just try that again. Leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Good. A little bit unsure of that. That's why I just moved forward. Just gave him that little sit command again. Wait. It's a lot of stress for these little dogs when you're doing this. It's something totally different. They've been used to going out. He's been used to going out, getting all these retrieves all the time. Good boy. Good lad. Good boy. See by his body language, this is a lot more pressure on him now. So I'm just going to try one over the top of his head. Leave it. Good. Now I've just been working on this. This is a slightly different exercise now. Going to call him into me. Start whistle. Sit, sit, sit. Good boy. Stay there. So I'm pulling him off the retrieve now. Never let them second guess you. Always try and keep it interesting for them. Never let them think they know what's going to happen next. Good boy. Percy, here. Percy, here. Good. Everything's nice and calm, nice and slow, nice and quiet. If he gets up, we're just going to put him back here. Come here. Wait. Quite a warm day today. Leave it. Another little exercise I've been doing now, he's just starting a little bit of handling with him now. Now, do you remember in the previous video, as soon as I started moving my hands, he broke? Well, we've been working on that now, and now I can move my hands and he's not going to go anywhere until I give him the command. Get out. Not going to be quick to take that ball off. Lovely, good lad, well done. Good boy. He's obviously doing everything at quite a slow pace here. The garden is normally a place he likes to play, so sit. You're not going off sniffing. The garden is normally a play place for him, not a place where we do a lot of training, so he doesn't get overly excited. Good boy. Yeah. So, all the time at the moment, I'm just trying to think of different exercises that I can do with him. Another little one. Just working on that stop whistle. Remember again, I've not taught him the stop whistle. What I've taught him is right from a young puppy, when he hears that whistle, that means sit. So I've not had to get him on the lead, I've not had to jerk him. Leave it. Over the top of his head again. Nice ear set. He's not too pressurised with this, but lovely and steady. So I'm just going to try something else with him. Good boy. Little recall, little sit whistle. Now he wants that, and because he's so keen on it, I'm actually going to go pick this myself. Wait. But at the same time, leave it. I'm going to put another ball off that way. So I'm mixing up all my exercises now. Quite confident I can turn my back on him now. I'm not worried about him picking that ball up. Stay there. Just going to reinforce that slightly. Good boy. See, everything's done nice and quietly, nice and slowly. Didn't even have to say anything that time. I'll leave him sitting for a bit. Now he's looking at me now. What do you want me to do, Dad? Nothing. Wait there. Just mixing it up all the time. Just practice that little go back again. Get out, get out. Not sure. Get out. Get out. Good lad. Good boy. Good. Not too quick to take that retrieve off of him. You're a good boy. Good. So you can see we've come a really long way just in a short period of time. Lots of 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. I'm not doing a lot of this because it's a lot of pressure on them. They get a bit bored. I'm really pleased with that. We'll keep going with that. I shall try and make it more and more difficult for him, more and more tempting for him. But yeah, happy with your progress, little man. Good lad.